Hello, I am Matt Bradley, Event Director of the Retail Technology Show, and this is 5 Minutes With, which is the bite-sized interview where we chat with some of retail's most influential people. Today, I'm delighted to be joined by the head of IT for Crew Clothing, Mr. Richard Surman. Richard, welcome.
Hello, Matt. Thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thanks for being with us. And as the name suggests, we only have 5 minutes, so let's crack straight on. So, Richard, where do you see the growth opportunities in technology to deliver exceptional customer experiences in retail?
So from a Crew perspective, one of the big things that we're focusing on at the moment is targeted marketing campaigns. So making sure that we are delivering offers and opportunities to customers that are tailored to their purchasing habits. Something else that we're really focused on is improving our omni-channel capability across the business to make sure that our stock availability is a lot more clear to the customer, and our availability of product, whether it be in store or online, is clear and concise, and the customers are able to order in the effective manner that they wish to get the product as quickly as possible, e.g. whether they want to order it for delivery to home, if they want to order it online and pick it up the same day from one of our stores. That's a new concept that we're looking to achieve this year.
Interesting. Are you sort of looking to sort of merge there's that word phygital, isn't there, which is that merging of digital and physical, and is understanding, recognizing that customer when they come in store. Because obviously you have
indeed
high street stores as well as an online presence. Is that something, a challenge you're looking to tackle as well?
It is. It's something that we're going to be looking at probably a little bit further down the line, the more clienteling piece of things. We're just building the architecture and the infrastructure to support that requirement a bit more in the future.
It is a tricky one, isn't it? A lot of retailers are tackling it at the moment.
Indeed.
Okay, so which technologies can assist retailers in being more sustainable?
So one of the big things that we've been working on from a strategic perspective is to move to more cloud-based architecture. Now, whether that be cloud-based data centers or cloud-based software as a service solutions. And the principle of that is to leverage more environmentally friendly infrastructure and architecture that is using more greener, energy efficient solutions. It cuts down on our need to have massive servers kicking around our environment that we have to maintain and look after, and are draining the power supply from our environment. What's also quite interesting that we're starting to see through the supply chain is the need for us to better record our fashion product manufacturing process, both from a sort of what fabric is used in the clothing and also what packaging is used. So we need to better record that, and we need to start to look at technologies that deliver that so that we can track it, certify everything, and make sure we can record it and report to the various governing bodies.
Where do you think where's the driver for that? Is that from Crew internally, or is that coming from your customers?
A bit of both. I mean, customers are starting to demand it a lot more, but what we're starting to see is, as a business, we need to be ahead of the curve and make sure that we are showing that our sustainability goals are being met, and keeping ahead of the competition, really. Because everybody else is doing it, we need to make sure we're ahead of the game.
Sounds good. So if you've seen the show, you've seen the format, a couple of fun questions to throw in here now.
Sure.
Do you prefer driving or do you prefer flying?
So I would go with flying, purely because I don't do it very often, and there's always a nice holiday destination at the end of it.
Definitely. And you tend not to sit in traffic as well, which is one
exactly.
of my bugbears of life.
Very true, yeah.
Now, I understand from the powers that be that you're a keen golfer.
Indeed, I am.
Yes. Watching the Masters for the last few weeks.
Absolutely, it's been very good this year.
So you enjoyed it very much, despite the delays. Yes, despite the weather delays.
Yeah.
So, as a keen golfer yourself, who is your dream pro golfer that you'd like to play around with?
Oh, that's a really tough one.
Past or present?
Very tough one. There's so many good golfers I'd love to play with. If I had to choose, I would probably go back to my childhood memories. Growing up in the 80s, there was a lot of great players that I watched on TV, you know, Sevi Ballesteros, Greg Norman, etc. But the one that stands out has got to be Nick Faldo.
Yeah.
Winning the Masters 3 times, you know, that was a feat and a half. So I'd love to have a game with him.
Never see him without a green jacket on.
Indeed, yes, yeah.
Well, Nick, when I see you at the show, we'll have a chat about Nick Faldo. I've got some interesting stories about him.
Oh, great. Yeah, excellent.
Right, last question. You know, we've got you coming to the show. We're thrilled to have you as part of our advisory board. You've helped, you know, decipher the show and build it and decide what, you know, is the issues that are facing retailers, and we appreciate all the time you've given us. What is it you're looking forward to?
So there's some really interesting topics going on this year, and you've got some amazing speakers. I'm really excited to see Stephen Bartlett particularly get his take on things, all things meta and NFTs, etc. That's really close for both, I think, from a retail perspective and also from a personal perspective. I think that's going to be a massive game changer. Loads of other topics that are going on in the talks, which I'm really keen to go and see, and obviously the same one as everybody else, probably getting to meet and greet with everybody that you've not seen for so long, but also looking at what partners are introducing, what new technologies are coming out. I really find it very interesting to just go along, catch up with everybody, see what new stuff's coming out, and what other retailers are really keen to introduce in their businesses.
Couldn't ask for anything more than that. And as Richard alluded to, we've got Stephen Bartlett speaking on the 27th of April. Registration completely free. Link will be below. Grab Retail's golden ticket. We'll see you the 26th, 27th of April. Retail Technology Show, London Olympia. Richard, thank you so much for your time, and I will see you very soon at the show.
Yeah, cheers. See you there.